You're not going to grow and become successful if you never post. You have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain when it comes to creating YouTube videos. YouTube has been the best thing that has ever happened to me. I was quickly humbled. All of the videos I filmed in the beginning were just kind of freeballed. 3 views is better than no views at all. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect other people to believe in you? I've been consistently posting and making YouTube videos for over a year, and I thought today I would sit down and kind of just share my experience, my YouTube journey. I don't know what you would want to call it, but just sit down and kind of just reflect back on the year of me being on YouTube. But before we get started, I'm Breezy. Welcome back to my channel, and if you've never seen my face before, I'm Breezy, and I post a range of content from like productivity, fashion, lifestyle, oversharing, just about anything that I feel like making. YouTube has been the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I know that is like such a big over dramatic statement, but it's honestly the truth. And I just remember when I was 11 or 12 coming home after school and just putting on YouTube and watching it until I had to go to bed. And I remember when I was getting ready for literally anything, I would sit in front of the mirror or I would stand and I would just talk to myself, but not talk to myself. I would talk to the mirror as if it was a camera, and behind the camera or the mirror it was an audience. And I just always knew deep down that YouTube was something that I had to do. It was just something I was meant to do. I always just knew that I was going to be a YouTuber. I know a lot of people start YouTube as some sort of side hustle or passion project, but I knew that I wanted YouTube to be my full-time job. I wanted it to be my main source of income. I wanted it to be I wanted to be my own boss, and I wanted to create videos for people to watch. When I first started making YouTube videos, I didn't really have any like meaning behind it. Yes, I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I didn't really know why I wanted to be a YouTuber. So when I first started, I knew that 1, I could do this and work for myself, and 2, it probably, once I got it going, came with a pretty hefty paycheck. But besides that, I had no real strategy into making this whole YouTube thing work. But if I'm being honest, I kind of in the beginning was just putting out videos because I had in my head that being a content creator was so easy. You know, all I had to do was make a video, edit it on iMovie, and then upload it every single week. But I was quickly humbled. It's kind of a gloomy day, so if the lighting is all over the place, I apologize for that. In the beginning, I was very jealous and envious of anybody who could create a channel and just posted a video and they seemed to go viral almost instantly. And for the longest time, I thought it had something to do with me, like maybe it was something I was doing wrong. It made me really frustrated and very unmotivated, to the point where I wanted to give up. I didn't want to keep posting, so I took a step back because I had already waited so long to start my channel. And I knew that I didn't want to give up so easily. So I took a step back and I thought about why I actually wanted to do YouTube. I had to remind myself that progress isn't linear and not everybody's journey is going to look the same. And I knew that my time was coming. I just had to keep putting in the work, and eventually all of that hard work would pay off. I knew for a fact that all of it would pay off. As I was sitting down and thinking about why this YouTube thing isn't working or why I wanted to do this, I realized that it wasn't working because I didn't truly believe in myself. I just kind of wanted this success without having to do any of the hard work. And the other thing was that I wasn't grateful and I wasn't appreciating the success I was already having. And I realized that the reason I want to do YouTube is because I want to inspire people, I want to entertain people, and I know this is going to sound cheesy, but I wanted to make a difference. Knowing all of that kind of was like the turning point in my YouTube journey, and I am now making videos that I wholeheartedly believe in, that I love, and that I don't care if it only gets 1 view or it gets 10,000 views, because I know no matter how many people are watching, I am making a difference in somebody's life. And that's all I ever really wanted to do. I'm the happiest I've ever been because I'm making a difference in my own life. And I am just so happy that I'm starting to show up for myself and just follow my true passions. I stopped focusing on other people's success and started creating my own. And not to toot my own horn or anything, but I am now the proud owner of almost 200 subscribers. So here I am 1 year later, and I have learned a lot through my YouTube journey, and I thought that I would share some of my advice for those of you who want to start a channel, or even some of you that already have a channel that's still growing. You know, it's small like mine. You're not going to grow and become successful if you never post. And you can't keep making excuses for yourself, because at the end of the day, you're the only one who could do it for you. If you want this, you have to show up for yourself and do what you need to do. If posting every week isn't attainable, then you need to sit down with yourself, get really honest, and create a schedule for when you're able to film, when you're able to upload, because that's going to help you grow your channel. But you really don't need the nicest or fanciest editing software and filming equipment. I have filmed all of my videos on my iPhone XR, and I have used a variety of free editing softwares over the last year, and my videos aren't the greatest, but they're still good quality. And I just think that in the beginning, you don't want to be so perfect, because then it feels like you can never grow. At least that's how I feel. You know, definitely having a camera can help, but if you only have your phone and an internet connection, you're good to go. You're set. You can start uploading and creating videos. You have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain when it comes to creating YouTube videos. If you're worried about how people think about you and how they perceive you, you have to understand that how you think others perceive you is oftentimes way worse than they actually do. And for the most part, people don't even care what you're doing. They really do not care what you're doing. You can't let the idea of what other people may say about you affect whether you post or not. Because if that's the case, I don't think YouTube is the thing for you. Because YouTube is all about putting yourself out there for this big audience, the whole world, for them to see. And you don't really know who's watching your videos. So if you're going to worry about every person who watches your videos, what they think and what they say about you, YouTube is not going to work out for you. The truth, nobody cares if you're posting on the internet. In fact, they're probably doing it too. Not only that, but think about all the opportunities that you can get from just posting one video. You know, a brand can see the video you post and want to reach out to you and want to work with you. You can get invited to fashion shows. You can get invited to press events. You can get invited to a whole bunch of things, and you're just growing and networking with a whole bunch of people. And you may have started off as just being some YouTuber girl in her room with her computer and her iPhone filming and recording and editing videos, and you end up being a celebrity stylist. I don't know. The opportunities are endless, really. You can branch out into so many different careers, and you never know what could happen. There are so many possibilities that you can gain from being a YouTuber, and you'll never know if you keep sitting behind your computer screen watching somebody else live your dreams. Nobody can tell you no. Nobody can tell you what to create. Nobody can tell you what to post, because at the end of the day, this is your channel. You're the talent. So what you say goes. You can try as many things as you want. You can be in so many different niches until one sticks. And you know, that's the beauty about being a small YouTuber, is that you don't really have an audience to relies on you for posting one type of content. And I don't want to hear that you're not a creative person, because creativity is literally just the concept of trying new things, and you can literally take inspiration from anywhere. But remember, when you're taking that inspiration, you're not directly copying and pasting, because that's a big no-no. Before I end this video, I want to go over some of the mistakes I made, because if you're first starting out, it's probably possible that you would run into them too. The first mistake I made is constantly checking my likes and views for each video. Obviously, in the beginning, you're probably not going to get 10,000 views. So you don't have to keep hurting yourself by keep going back and checking, because that's just going to make you feel bad. And another thing I realized is that just because one video does well doesn't mean the next video is going to do well, because you could post a video, it could get 1 million views, then you post the next video and it can completely flop. The likelihood of your video going from 5 to 10,000 views within 5 minutes since the last time you checked is very, very low, and it's very, very slim, especially when you're first starting out. And for me, what I think is that my videos do well when I'm least expecting it. Like when I post a video, I completely forget that I uploaded a video. I go and check the views, and I have hundreds of views on that one video. So I think if you really are wanting to go viral, stop checking, because you're gonna go viral when you least expect it. All of the videos I filmed in the beginning were just kind of freeballed, as in I didn't have any real structure. I didn't have any real routine. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna film a morning routine. Let me sit down and film the morning routine. And then I would just have all of my content after that would just be all jumbled. There would be no cohesion. So if you're starting out, I would say Please do not film a video without making sure you have some sort of script or outline. You don't have to have a detailed script. For this video, I have a detailed script because I can't speak freely apparently, but for most of the times, I just create a simple outline. I'll put it in chapters. I'll have my intro, I'll have my conclusion, I'll have things like my thumbnail idea, just so as I'm filming, I can kind of have an idea of where I need to go and where I'm supposed to be. So that way, when I upload my footage and I'm editing, I don't have to give myself an extreme headache because all of the video clips go together very nice and neatly. It takes such a long time to get comfortable talking to your camera. And I know that growing up, I went to so many schools where I wasn't really able to express my full personality. But I would say that filming has definitely allowed me to become more confident and be more of who I am, because people like that. That's what people want to watch, is they want to watch somebody who is like, they want to watch somebody who has personality. And if you don't have personality and you just kind of speak with a monotonous tone, the likelihood of people watching your videos is very, very low. In the beginning, I struggled a lot with showing my personality, and there would be times when I thought what I filmed, everything in it, what I said was very, very dumb. So I would re-record it like 5 or 6 times and then realize that I still didn't like it and just completely give up on the idea. But I would just say that be patient with yourself and just let yourself be. This last one, I wouldn't even say it's a mistake, but it could be very detrimental to your YouTube journey. And sometimes things don't go your way. Sometimes you put your heart and soul into a video, you film it, you plan it, you edit it, and it comes out very great, and you post it and you only get 3 views. And it's incredibly frustrating, but you have to remember that even if you get 3 views, even if it's yourself, your mom, and your dad who are watching your videos, 3 views is better than no views at all. The lighting has not been wanting to be my friend today, so I'm going to end today's video here. If there's one thing to take from this video, it's to go out and start your channel right now. If you haven't even created the channel, at least do that. And the second thing would be to not give up on yourself. Things get hard, and I know that it's hard to keep motivation, especially when you're not seeing the progress that you want to, but you have to remember that your time is coming. It will get there. You will get there. So just be patient, and you have to remember that you have to be your biggest supporter and believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect other people to believe in you? I hope this video inspired and motivated you in one way or another. If you're thinking about starting a channel or you're a small creator like me, I wish nothing but happiness and success for you and your channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay, bye!